So, Rebecca, what are the different ways you can pay? What are the different payment methods? There are a few.
There are. Most people pay by direct debit, which is an agreement with your bank to give us a regular payment. Some people pay everything every month. So we send you a bill and that whole amount is taken via direct debit, so you're clear every month. More people work with us to pay the same amount each month. So basically we work out over the year what we think you'll use, and then we divide that by 12 and you pay the same amount every month. So most people will use more energy over winter when the heating's on, but rather than you having to pay more in winter, we split that out over the year. So you always pay the same amount every month, and we kind of work out in the background and match it to what you're using.
And there are some other ways to pay that aren't direct debit as well.
Yeah, that's right. Some people like to pay online or by calling up with a credit card when they receive their bill each month. Other people have a prepayment meter, which is where you put money on a key or card, normally often at your shop, or you can top up online and you put that into the meter, and you're kind of paying for your energy in advance. If you do have one of those meters, you will know about it. It's not a surprise, people are aware of that.
So why do all these options exist, and how do you choose?
Everyone's different. Everyone likes to have different options. So some people like not having to worry about it, that the direct debit payment is taken. Some people like to be clear every month. Other people like to know the money that is going to come out each month and pay the same. Some people like to phone up with their credit card. It's just about giving people choice.
If I don't want to worry about my bills and just not think about it at all, what would I pick?
We do find that most people like a direct debit and will go with what we call that fixed direct debit, which is where you're paying the same amount every month. So you know, for budgeting reasons, exactly what's coming out. And we find that people on fixed direct debits are, I think, up to 30 times less likely to fall behind with their payments because they just have that reassurance of knowing that it's coming out.
Well, so let's talk a bit about credit. What happens when a customer is in credit with us? Are we just hoarding their money?
No, not at all. So when you pay by direct debit and you agree to pay the same amount every month, that's to cover the fact that in summer you use less and in winter you'll probably use a lot more energy. Now, most people don't earn more money in winter, so your bills might double, but that doesn't mean you've got double the money. So people agree with us and say, I'm going to pay the same amount towards my annual energy bill every month so I know exactly where I am. Now that means that sometimes you might have put more money into the pot than the energy you've used. At some point, you put less into the pot than the energy you've used, and we sub you that money. So we're not hoarding your money, or indeed we're not chasing you for money when you've put in less than you've spent with us. It will all balance out over the year.
Well, I hope this video has been really helpful for you. Please feel free to ask any more questions in the comments. Please also subscribe because we're going to be making much more content in the future. But thank you for being a part of the Octopus family, and we will see you soon.
Thank you.